Hello and welcome to Intro to Historical Study. My name is Brandon Morgan, and I am very excited to be bringing this course to you this fall. This is a brand new course for our history department here at CNM, something we've been working on for the past year and a half or so. We've had some support from the Andrew Mellon Foundation, a grant that we have to promote learning in the humanities, and it's a collaboration also with UNM. So lots of exciting things connected to this class, and I'm very excited to be sharing all of it with you this fall. I know that things are not what any of us would like them to be right now, given the pandemic and all of the difficult situations that we have relative to that, and also with the unrest in our country currently. These are things that impact us personally. They impact us socially as our community and everything else. And so, please let me know whenever you need a little help or you need a little extra support. A lot of empathy and compassion, kindness, those are the most important things, I think, this fall. So please don't hesitate to reach out whenever I can help with anything. As you'll see here in the way that I've designed this class, I've used platforms including Medium, Twitter, and we're going to use Hypothesis. I'll show you what all those are. There are tutorials for all of them. I recognize that many of us don't have experience with using those things, though, and so I've tried to build in as much support as I could to the course, but please don't hesitate to ask questions whenever you have them. I try to be as available as I can. My email address, my text message phone number are in the syllabus. You'll also be able to communicate with me via Twitter. So please use all of those different means of communication to ask questions whenever you have them. There have been a couple of times when people have finally asked me a question kind of late in the semester, and they said that they were embarrassed to reach out sooner. Please don't feel that way. Please, whenever you're concerned or confused or don't quite know what to do, just let me know, and I'll do my best to help. We're all here for each other. We're all here to learn and to grow, and that's the kind of classroom environment and community that I hope we'll create this semester. The reason for using Medium and some of these other things has a lot to do with trying to create a good, strong, and cohesive classroom community. So I hope that that it has its intended effect for us. Okay, so what I'm showing you here is something that should be familiar to you. This is the course landing page here in CNM Learn or Blackboard. My wife is making her Bitmoji classroom for, she teaches PE and art at Bilingual Charter School in Rio Rancho here. So I decided to try that out too, and I just made this one slide. But anyway, that's where that comes from. If you're watching this video, you've already clicked over here on the Start Here tab. And so I'm going to just kind of walk you through the way that things are organized. And again, please contact me with any questions that you have as we get going. I've already sent out a link to our course publication on Medium. As I mentioned on the whiteboard up here, our class lives on Medium as well as here in CNM Learn. So you'll click this link to go to Medium and to find most of the course content. And you'll see that a little bit more as we go. Here's the link to our course on Twitter. There's a video tutorial for all of these various platforms that we're using over here in the course content section under video tutorials. So please take advantage of those. Hopefully they'll be helpful. Please do check announcements regularly when you come here to this portion of the class on CNM Learn. And here is where you can keep tabs on your grades. Walking through all of these things, please do go through the Start Here section. I'm going to click into it. The video is not posted there yet because I'm currently making it, but do click on Start Here module because there are a lot of resources here that can help you if this is your first online class. I know that many of us may be in that situation where this is the first time we've even taken an online class. So again, don't hesitate to reach out for help when you need it. There's a link to the syllabus here. So what this does is it launches you over to the syllabus tab so that you can read the syllabus. But again, do check out all of the various things that are here, because a lot of it has to do with technical help or kind of getting you on the right track to be successful, not just in this class, but in all online classes. Syllabus tab, of course, I've already shared the link to the syllabus with you. I'm going to post a link to the schedule. Nope, I'm sorry, schedule's over here. I organized some of my classes differently, so that's why I made that mistake. This one will take you to our Medium site. That's the one that I've already shared with you. This one has the syllabus as a Google Doc, so it's something that you can print if that's what you would like to do. Same thing with the course schedule. This will take you to the schedule on our Medium site. I'm going to post the downloadable schedule as soon as I finish it. As you'll see when you click into it, the first 3 weeks, units 1 and 2, are all done. There are a lot of plans for the rest of the semester, but I just haven't been able to completely flesh it all out. I'll have that done within the first week of class, though. So once I get that done, I'll put the downloadable version of the schedule there. Please also click on instructor information, because this, beyond just giving you my contact info and a little more about me, there's my family. We did a hot air balloon ride for Christmas last year. It also has information about my response time, about late work, and other kinds of expectations. Our netiquette policy is also here. So please do see what's there, read through that. The most important things for our class are the learning modules. So as long as you follow along with the learning modules and follow along with our course on Medium, you'll know exactly what you need to be doing. Let's see, the ones with the images are the ones that are all done. I'll be finishing the rest of these, as I already mentioned, within the first week of class. But as you click into the learning modules, these are all just 1 page long. So what you'll get is an overview, a really concise overview of what we're doing this week, the unit objectives, a checklist of what you need to do. This one is by the last day of the unit. This unit's only 1 week long, unit 1. So all of this work needs to be done by Sunday, September 6th. So you have all of that here at a glance. But then when you want to go and actually do the work, you'll click on these links that I've given you to the unit narrative. So I'm going to do that now, show you what it does. It opens a new tab or a new window, depending on your browser and how you have things set up. Here is our course on Medium. This is the unit narrative, as I've called it. So there's some navigation that you can have here on Medium to go to the various unit narratives. Now, right now, there are only units 1 and 2, but all of them will be available shortly. As you scroll down, you'll read through what we're doing this week. And so I kind of explain where we're coming from, what's going on, and I give you some work to do and some links to follow. So some of the biggest things we're doing during Unit 1 are signing up for Medium and Twitter, so there are links for that. Then you're going to tweet about history, so that there's an explanation there. And you're going to write about kind of your coronavirus history. And so I'm going to be posting mine soon. I haven't written mine yet. I've been thinking about it a lot. But this is our first exercise to kick things off. We're going to post that here on Medium. So again, all of those explanations are here. What we're doing, I'm going to click back over here in CNM Learn, is just giving you that kind of springboard, jumping off point to get over to Medium. And that's also on CNM Learn is where I'm going to be keeping your grades, because this is not public. This is kept private so that all of your important information will be secure. And so again, clicking on learning modules, you can go and see the same kind of thing for Unit 2. Click here. Unit 2 goes for 2 weeks. So we're going to be working on the field of history, the process of historical thinking for 2 weeks, but it's the same kind of setup. There's the link to the unit narrative right here. Here are the objectives, and then by the first Sunday, you need to have done some work on Twitter that responds to some things in the unit narrative. And then by the second Sunday of the unit, you need to write your Medium post. This one has an extra mile or an optional extra credit assignment if you want to do that. And so that's also included there. Depending on how things go, I may put some videos into these learning modules as well to help just kind of direct our thinking and what we're doing. But again, most of our course lives on Medium. The discussion board, well, actually, let me hit video tutorials first. It's next in line. This is exactly what it says it is. So if you're wondering how to get started with Medium or Twitter or Hypothesis, I've made videos to show you how to do that here. You can just go and access those. These platforms are pretty straightforward and self-explanatory, but there are a few things about them that you may not quite understand or that you may need some help with. And so please use these videos. Also reach out to me and ask questions whenever you have them. Discussion board, we're mostly going to use this for introductions. So there is a link from Unit 1 to the Nice to Meet You discussion. That's where you introduce yourself. Also, if you have a question and you don't want to have to wait for a response from me, you can put it here on the Help Does Anyone Know forum, and then anyone in our class can respond to you there. Sometimes that helps you to get an answer more quickly, and it's a great way to build community and collaboration. Under course communication, there's a link to announcements. I do use announcements fairly regularly when I want to send things to the whole class, so that's where you can check those, as well as from the course landing page. This links to your CNM email, so you can communicate that way. Online office hours, this is a link to my Zoom, my private Zoom room, or whatever they call that, so that when I have office hours on Tuesday mornings, you can click here and join us that way. This is also the link that I'll use most likely for the optional Zoom meetings that we'll have periodically. They're listed in the schedule. Those aren't required. As I said, they're optional. We will record them so that you can watch them later if you're unable to make it. But they're just ways for us to talk to each other, see each other, and have a little more connection in our online class. You can also use this here then to check your grades and see how things are going. All of these help links are great. They're important for learning how to get started with online classes. If you need help with technology, that's the EMBANET. Student help is here, and CNM student resources. I jumped over the libraries because that one's actually probably the most important. For our class, we're going to be doing a research project, do some historical research, and so that libraries tab, or the link I should say, will really come in handy for that. So, all right, so that's a basic overview of the class. I want to jump back over to Medium. To do that, I'm going to go to the Welcome, the course landing page. I'm going to scroll down and click on our course publication on Medium. And I just want to show you around here briefly so that you're not lost when you come over here. This one is pretty straightforward as far as websites go. You can scroll down, you can find the syllabus, the schedule, the unit narratives that I've been referencing out of the learning modules. They're all here. There's also going to be another menu item for the final project as soon as I build that out. That will be within the first month or so of class that I'll have that ready for you. On the main landing page, and again, it's medium.com/intro to historical study with the dashes between the words. On this main landing page, it just shows you all of the different posts that have been made here on our class publication, the most recent first. So you'll notice the schedule, the syllabus, and the 2 unit narratives are there. But if you know I want to see the schedule, just click here, unit narratives here, especially as we start adding our posts of the work we're doing, it's going to appear here as well. These will become more important as signposts for navigating the course publication on Medium. Let's see. I'm going to click on the syllabus real quick. I do mention a couple of these things in the Medium video tutorial. That one's a little bit more about setting up your own account and posting to our publication. But I did want to show you that I believe you have to be signed in to use the features I'm going to show you here. But any of these pages are they're highlightable, I guess, if you want to say that. So you can interact with Medium posts in ways that you can't with Blackboard or other platforms. And so that's one of the reasons I really like it. So for example, if you highlight everything has a history right there, you'll get these options to actually highlight it, and that will send me a message that someone's highlighted this portion of the syllabus. You can add a comment, or you can tweet this. You can also add a personal note. So this is just for your own information. If you wanted to annotate the syllabus or any of the pages in our class, you can do that through your own Medium account. To add a comment, you just click that speech bubble thing. It may take it just a second. When you do a comment, it highlights whatever you've highlighted, and then you just type here, my comment, and then you hit respond. Once you've done that, I'm going to show you where it goes once you close it. So as you read through this, then you'll see that someone has highlighted this. It'll tell you that I have. And then you can also go to the speech bubble thing over here, click on it, and it will show you this response. So this is a way that you can see what other people are talking about as they read through the syllabus. If you have questions about the syllabus or anything else, you can just post them here directly, and I'll see those and I'll come and respond to them. So it's a really kind of direct and interactive way of running the class. So please take advantage of all those kinds of things. Let me know whenever you have questions, and I'm really looking forward to having a great semester studying how we do history with all of you.